is Matt Roll here, and I am an ASU undergraduate in the WPK School of Business, and I'm coming to you right now from the largest port in the whole of Europe, the port at Rotterdam in Holland. This port is amazingly large, but before I show you around, I'd like to give a special shout out to Professor Davila, whose supply chain class encourages all of you to come out here and take a look around. This is actually a pretty easy place to get to from the Rotterdam Central Station. I rollerbladed here, and I think it's about 10 miles. They don't have the same homeland security issues in Holland as they do in America, because I went to the front gate and I looked the guy in the eye and I kind of waved to him, and he just told me I could come right in. So anyway, behind me here you see a large shipping vessel from China Shipping Lines. I believe these vessels are carrying the two standard sizes of shipping containers that you learn about in your supply chain class. If you could zoom in and see, which I cannot right now, some of these containers have visible air conditioning units on the outside. From what I understand, that's because of the RFID tags in the goods that they ship. The radio frequency identification tags inside the ship let you know what temperature the cargo was in at every step of its journey. Up here, if you look carefully over there in the distance, sorry, there's a truck behind me, you can see one of the giant cranes loading up a shipping vessel with the containers. Now these giant cranes here are positioned on rails, and they have giant wheels that position them and allow them to go back and forth to meet the needs of any shipping vessel that might come their way. These giant cranes also have outfitted inside of them, well, most of them do, one of two types of I guess a piece of equipment that attaches to the cargo and hauls it out. The cargo is then brought over to the side over here. I'm sorry, I don't think you can see it, but there's a bunch of railways and a giant truck station that takes all the cargo into the center of Europe and disperses it. From what I understand, from what the man told me, all the way in some places to Western Asia. So this is the Port of Rotterdam. Sorry, it's not very busy right now. One of the reasons why Rotterdam is the ideal port for Europe is not only because the river that flows into Rotterdam does not flow out towards the ocean, but in towards the Mediterranean, but also because in Holland it is so far north that the sun stays out for an incredibly long period of time. Right now there's very little activity at the port because it is actually 9 o'clock at night. Oh, sorry, just one quick side note I want to leave you all with. If any of you actually do come down to the Port of Rotterdam, be very careful when sneaking aboard a shipping vessel. I snuck aboard two shipping vessels, and on the latter of the two, I guess there was somebody on the vessel. Make sure there's nobody on the vessel you are sneaking onto. They chased me off and threatened to call the police, so be careful. Alright, thanks. See you guys.